We paid
Cornbread and Beans. You're fucking bankrupt. Did we do a sound check?
Oh yeah, I did a sound check
I was probably
earlier. No, it was when you went to run the inside the
damn
enchiladas.
sneaky. You guys sneaky.
Yeah, I did a little quick one. But we're back. We're back in the regular set.
Yeah, dude.
We're home
Yeah, man.
from Chicago
Yeah, dude. We went all over. In Morenci.
and Morenci. Dude, it was a lot. That was a lot of fun. That weekend was awesome, man.
Yeah, dude. I was hurting.
Yeah, I know.
I slept good when I came back.
When I got back, yeah, for some reason I couldn't poop in the Airbnb, man. Wasn't my the bowels wasn't vibing with the B&B toilet.
Hey, I fucking dropped a deuce in that bitch.
Yeah, I tried, man. I tried both days.
I was loose. Loosey goosey.
Yeah, it's crazy because I'm usually a proponent of like public restroom, potty uses.
You said, fuck it, this shit.
Yeah, but my body was just like, nah, this ain't. I don't know. But other than that, I mean, Professor Pizza, big success, a lot of fun.
Yeah, dude.
We smashed 3 pies.
Yeah. Shout out to Tony Scardino and Tian and Kendall and Scott.
Thank you guys. Thank you all.
Dude, for one of the best episodes. Probably the best episode that we ever recorded. Just because of the experience and the ambiance.
We were in his house,
Yeah.
He was breaking down his pizza to us. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, man.
Hanging out with T and Scott and Kendall in Chicago is always a lot of fun.
Yep.
We did a comedy show at Reed's.
Yeah, man. Shout out Joel and Melissa for giving us time. And
Cool.
my uncle Dwayne Kennedy for coming through and headlining and enjoying himself, which I'm glad he did for $40 when he could have sold out a theater and made thousands of dollars.
At the Den Theater.
That was yeah, man. Hey, bro. Sometimes you got to pull that fucking card, bro.
Yeah, he was a big dog. He crushed.
Yeah. And
everybody
Junior
who came out. Yep,
Junior Stopka for coming through and fucking doing a quick set, man, and seeing Maggie. And dude, it's like old times, bro. I spent so much of my beginnings in comedy with Junior doing mics and getting rides. Me, him, and Danny Callis in Chicago, and fucking, we used to hang out a lot, dude. The guy really took off. He started touring with Doug Stanhope and Big J Okers, just fucking crushing, man.
Yeah, that's badass.
But he's a hilarious comic and a really good guy, man. And he's genuine and fucking.
Yeah.
I love June to pieces. Junior.
Yeah.
If you ever listen. And then Jeff Brumfield.
Yeah, he was mad cool.
Yeah, who we ran into the night before.
Yeah, much love.
Yeah, dude, because we went to Alice's. Shout out Alice's and Fred and the new owners, and Alice and George. Good luck to you guys. Thanks for everything you guys provided originally. But it's good to see Fred, who runs the karaoke, and meet the new owner.
Yeah, didn't put me on though, Fred. Didn't know that there was a I just put my song.
There's protocol, man. You gotta fucking walk up there with a water case.
Nobody told me nothing.
And then you gotta say this song, and then if you're a newbie, you gotta have a water case.
Yeah.
And then he'll go, oh, okay. And then he'll go, what song? And he'll write your name down, and he'll put it up in the front. And then maybe like 20, 25, you know what I mean? Which is good, dude. If you're going up at Alice's, especially now, it's good, dude, because it's packed. It was packed, dude, until closing time.
That was awesome. It was a lot of fun.
On a Friday night. So yeah, dude, we really enjoyed ourselves, man. The city treated us well.
Went to El Patron.
Yeah.
Got some tacos. That was bussin'.
Yeah.
That top notch. El Patron can't recommend it enough. Getting the steak tacos.
Yep.
Really good. And then we're back now. And welcome to a brand new episode of Cornbread and Beans. My name is Rio Riojas. I'm a local Lansing comedian, actor, podcaster. This is a show about food and comedy that I do with my best friend.
That's me. My name is Darius Kennedy. This is my homie. We record this podcast in my garage. Okay. Originally from Chicago, been here in Lansing for quite some time, and we're kicking buck.
Yeah.
We're kicking buck.
Now we introduce the episode. I gotta know, one gorilla versus 100 men. What is the take? What is the Cornbread and Beans official take on one gorilla versus 100 men?
Bro, I mean, that's such a broad question, first of all, because the men, they can be all types of sizes and stature. Are you choosing the strongest, most fit 100 men to fight this gorilla, or is it just a random draw?
Yeah, just 100 average men.
I'm going gorilla all day, my guy.
Are you?
Yes.
The numbers you don't think that the numbers matter?
Dude, gorillas are fucking strong, man.
Yeah, they are.
And they could pick you up and beat other people with you.
How many men do you think it would take to hold back a single limb on a gorilla?
I think it would have to be at least
like 5 men
to hold back a limb.
Yeah, so if he wanted to move his arm, how many men would it take to
I think
stop
about 15 dudes
on one arm?
Yes.
So that's total of 60 guys on each limb.
Yeah.
And then there's still another 40 to curb stomp him / crip walk all over his monkey ass.
Damn, bro. But I mean, like,
number wise, it's just the numbers. There's too many men.
Yeah, there's a lot of men, but fucking gorillas are strong, man. They're really strong.
You gotta think this is like both parties are backed into a corner. They understand that it's kill or be killed.
But that's just, so I'm picturing just a Pez dispenser of random 100 men that he's just like, man, gorilla, maybe fucking 5 dudes, maybe 10 dudes, and these gorillas just fucking boom, boom, taking people by the legs, beating them against other people, throwing people. Dude, they're strong.
The first minute is gonna be brutal. Dude. the first 60 seconds of that battle is gonna be like everybody getting their bearings while there's people getting tossed around. But after that,
dude, some dudes are gonna run, bro, because they're gonna
the ones that are running get replaced with other men.
Other dudes.
All right.
They just have backup. All right, you're in.
Yeah, we got to keep the men at 100.
You're in there. Get in there, Charles. And he's like, oh, it's fine.
No, that's a good point. Not everybody's going to fight.
Yeah, and then also the gorilla, gorillas are agile. They're not just going to stand there, dude. They're going to bounce off of shit. He's going to climb on shit.
They're going to try.
Yeah, dude.
There's a lot of people on him.
You know what I'm saying? Dude.
Dogpile on the gorilla.
Just fucking bashing people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I don't know. I think there's a lot of people.
It is, though.
How many people biting a gorilla does it take for it to die?
I mean, if there are no weapons involved, dude, I'm going gorilla, dude. For some reason,
Can you imagine 4 people choking a gorilla? How it takes 4 people to choke a gorilla?
Dude, he wouldn't stay still.
Because there's 15 people on each limb.
Yeah, you gotta think how are they attaching themselves to a limb? Are they just is it just all right, get the limb, and then they run and they get the limb?
What if the gorilla has a gun? I'm taking the gorilla.
He needs it, dude. He would bend it.
He's hanging from the trees and using his toes to.
If it's a saw gun, it's over with, bro. Mowing y'all down.
Yeah, can you imagine? He's just pretty much 2 Tourette's or 2 turrets with his feet.
2 Tourette's.
No, the gorilla has Tourette's with turrets.
Dude. Now we're talking, bro.
Yeah, dude, the gorilla with Tourette's also has
1,000 men.
Dude. 1,000 samurai. They're going down, dude. It's fucking crazy.
Wild, bro. What are
you picturing? What are you picturing?
I'm picturing there's just gonna be so much blood, man. There's just blood everywhere. People are running up to this gorilla as he's just like, what's next? And they're slipping on blood, and he's just stomping on them and picking them up and just turning them into smushed tomatoes. That's what I see happening. And then throwing bodies and body parts. Like, gorillas are wild, man. Like, I know that there's a video somewhere out there on the internet of a gorilla going fucking ape shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
Yeah. That term came from somewhere.
Bro. I mean, even fucking chimps, dude. Chimps get wild, bro. They rip people's faces off. You ever see that bitch on fucking like Maury Povich?
Yeah, it looks like a burn victim.
Yeah, dude. A fucking chimp.
Ate her face.
Yeah. Motherfucker has a cute name like, Knuckles. Yeah.
Knuckle Bubbles.
Come here, Knuckle Bubs. Fucking. You know what I'm saying,
no, dude.
Bro?
Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to bring it up, see what, because I haven't talked to it. I've seen everybody.
I haven't said shit, dude.
Yeah, I was like,
because I have to talk to somebody. I can't be like, no, gorilla. They're gonna be like, dude, they eat me apart, bro. They fucking. I be on there like, no, but the gorilla. Like, you can't do that shit. It's a conversation, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, 100 people. That's a lot. And then once, as long as everybody's down to fight, DTF, down to fight,
dude.
DTFG, all right, down to fight gorillas.
You'd have to get some buck wild ass crazy motherfuckers.
Give me 100 Apaches, we'll fucking kill that gorilla,
dude. I mean, like, you gotta go to the Alcatraz and dig up ghosts of fucking people from The Rock. The movie,
The Rock movie,
and they're just possessed.
It's
people.
Sean Connery.
Dude, you got
give me 5 Sean Connerys and we'll kill that gorilla dead.
Sean Connery.
So this is a gorilla.
Do you ever see that video of Sean Connery talking to Barbara Walters about smacking a woman?
No,
dude, it is disturbing. Like, I don't know how to get on the topic, but he's basically like, yeah, if a lady gets out of line, you give her one, and usually she mellows out. Like, like
Sean Connery.
And then like Barbara Walters was like, do you really think that is right? He was like, well, she changes her attitude, or like something like that.
I'll check it out. That's fucked up, Sean Connery.
Dude, and I was like, yo, what?
Did you hear that the movie The Rock is another James Bond movie? It's actually like a James Bond movie. But
just what, like a B James Bond movie?
Yeah. But it was right after his run as James Bond, and then they made The Rock. So it's supposed to be like a continuation, but it's just a theory. I don't know. I might be way off base, but I think that's what I heard.
Did you know that Nick Cage was supposed to be like Superman?
Really? No.
There's like audition footage of him as Superman.
Oh, really? Like screen test? Like him in the costume and stuff?
Yeah. And he's got long hair and it looks weird.
What?
He looks like he wasn't. He didn't have long hair in that movie. I was going to say Raising Arizona, but he had just like slick back hair.
Con Air?
Super young. Yeah. Like Con Air. Like Con Air Superman.
Yeah, that's not a good
fuck?
look. Con Air Superman?
Or Batman, one of them. It's one of them. I can't remember one. It was one of them, and it was like, what? That motherfucker? No.
That's crazy.
He's not. His last name isn't even Cage.
No.
His real name is Nicholas Coppola. He's a Coppola.
What?
Yeah,
he's a Coppola?
He's a Coppola, bro.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Like, is he a son? Is he Francis's son?
No, he's like Francis's nephew.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's cousins with like Sofia Coppola.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah. You know who else is a Coppola? Wait a minute. No. He's not. I think I was gonna say Jason Schwartzman. Jason Schwartzman's mom is. Was it Rocky? Yeah. His mom was in Rocky. Whatever her name is.
Adrian?
Yeah.
That was his mom?
That's Jason Schwartzman's mom. And I think
Wow.
she's a Coppola.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. And I think she was in fucking Godfather. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, she was the aunt in Godfather 3.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I had no idea. But it makes sense. They just didn't use Coppola as their last name.
No, he didn't want to. So from what I've read or what was told to me is he didn't want to. He wanted to. He changed his last name to Cage because Nick Cage was his favorite character, his comic book character.
Yeah,
that's what I was.
That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
And I don't know if it's true or not, but yeah, he's definitely a Coppola. You can wiki that shit, dude. It's.
I still will throw on Ghost Rider every now and then. I bought it on Vudu, so it's something that when I'm scrolling for a random movie just to have on in the background, I'll put on.
Dude,
Eva Mendes is so hot. Dude, all right, like that movie might be shit, but like that director or camera holder made sure to make her look as stunning as she can in every shot that she is in that movie.
Oh my god, my favorite Eva Mendes hot movie is when she was in The Other Guys.
Okay,
and she's Will Ferrell's wife.
She's wearing
god,
those dresses. Yeah, just those little not even sundresses, but this like floral print.
Yeah,
kind of show a wagon.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I love Ava.
Yeah.
Excuse
my
me.
bad.
I love Eva Mendes though. And
who's your favorite celebrity crush? Or
favorite celebrity
or like
crush?
top 3?
Ooh.
I should say.
Ooh, that's tough. That's tough because it kind of rotates, you know. Throughout the ages, Lindsay Lohan, Eva Mendes, and shoot, the last one's gotta rotate. Who's Jason Sudeikis' his ex-wife?
His ex-wife is Olivia Wilde.
Yes, Olivia Wilde was up there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Scarlett Johansson will pop in there. You know, I like sometimes. Who else? I don't know. I mean, damn, I'm not sure. I'm drawing a blank.
Wild.
Yeah.
No,
Olivia Wilde. She's probably in the top 3 right now.
I had a crush on her when she was in this series on NBC called the Black Donnellys. It was like a fucking Irish mob movie.
Oh, no
show.
Shit. Yeah,
and it was only one season, but it was fucking good. And she was like the main character, and some notable people that were in that show. And it was fucked up that they didn't continue it because it was pretty good. You could tell like it was getting to a certain point.
Yeah, they were building.
But it was the first time I had seen her, and I was like, dude, she is hot as fuck.
Yeah,
dude.
she's hot.
But she's related to Oscar Wilde.
Oh no shit!
No joke, dude. No joke.
Don't even think. I would never have made that connection.
Yeah, dude. She's got dude. Like a lot of these Hollywood people are
nepo babies.
Yeah, dude.
Nepo babies.
Like fucking Lucille Ball's grandson is Aston. What the fuck is his name? Sean Astin.
No shit.
Yeah. His grandfather is fucking Desi Arnaz.
Desi Arnaz.
Yeah.
Shout out Desi Arnaz.
His dad's Desi Arnaz Jr., dude.
We have the same name. Desiderio.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we got a Desi over here.
Shit, dude. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yep. So
shit.
His name was Desiderio, but he spelled his with a S.
Mm-hmm.
But Desiderio, and then mine's Desiderio. And I spell mine with a C. But yeah, and dude, I don't ever see any of my name anywhere. I never see anybody with my same name. But if I go to IMDb, type in my name, dude, there's like 50 Desiderios affiliated with Hollywood. I'm like, what's up with this name that just wants to?
They don't want nobody else to know.
They just got to get to Hollywood, bro.
Like, and then they're like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I just knew I could make it.
I was like, I've never seen this many names of mine, and so that's
yeah, dude. Yeah, it's not common. We don't have common names.
No,
you know, or this. You know, mine is the traditional way of spelling Darius or Darius, which is of Syrian descent. He was a king, a Persian king. Same with David. But anyway, my crushes.
Yeah, let me hear 'em. Tell me 'em.
Dude, I've always had a crush on Julianne Moore.
Yep. Okay.
Dude, Jennifer Connelly.
Hot.
Gabrielle Union.
Dude, and she's been in a lot. She's done a lot with her career.
Kerry Washington.
Kerry Washington's smoke show. Smoke show.
Dude.
Yeah. Gabrielle Union is still a smoke show.
Dude, yeah, she is.
You know, she got some weird kids with D-Wade, but
Yeah.
they're doing all right.
Yeah. And then I got a huge crush on Aisha Curry, dude. Fucking Steph Curry's wife, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Let's
Huge
go.
crush on Steph Curry's wife,
Oh,
bro.
shoot.
Dude, I'm always
Yeah.
and everybody dogs her. I'm like, bro, she's fucking gorgeous.
My wife loves
dude.
her. My wife loves her.
Yeah, I was like, she's fucking gorgeous. Shut up, dude. Y'all are stupid. Aisha Curry, bro, fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, I love Kerry Washington. I love fucking Lala. Lala. Mm-hmm. Holy shit.
Lala fire,
Dude.
This podcast is now.
Whoa. All right, guys, let's turn off the
16-year-old crushes.
Yeah, this is
Yasmin Bleeth, where you at? girl?
Yeah, this is all like back when I was a kid, you know.
Yeah.
But
Posters on the wall.
yeah,
shit, dude.
yeah. Now I'm a grown man.
Yeah. Now I
All
got
right? So I like Medea.
my type is lady who goes to get her car washed.
Yeah. My type is lady who I take grocery shopping to get stuff for dinner. You
My
know?
type is lady who always tries out new dishes.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. We made some enchiladas tonight. I brought over some. You gotta try them. Let me know how you feel.
I'll eat the shit out of them probably tonight.
Some fideo. I made some salsa, and I'm really disappointed that there's no heat in it. But I just didn't have any serranos. I didn't even know.
It's cool, dude.
Didn't even know.
It's cool. It's cool. I got some pickled habaneros.
Yeah.
So
I just found out sports peppers are serrano peppers. I had no idea.
they're just what baby serrano.
Yeah. Yep. I had no idea.
They're so fucking good,
Dude,
dude.
it's like a whole different because they're young.
Yeah.
And then they're pickled. And
My mouth is watering.
Yeah,
Seriously,
my bad.
dude.
But,
I'm thinking,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, and a hot dog, oh, or a burger.
like I was like, because I just wanted to know what kind of pepper is a sports pepper.
I've never looked that up.
Yeah.
I feel like an idiot.
It's a serrano, but yeah, they're just like smaller, and I don't think because some of them are like crunchy too. I like that. Like,
dude. They're perfect for. They're just perfect for fucking hot dogs. For some reason,
Yeah.
for Chicago style hot dogs, they're perfect.
the heat. It's such the heat, the celery salt, the whole shebang.
And the thing is like the heat from a Chicago style, fucking sport pepper. It doesn't linger. So like after you. It's like
Swallow it?
yeah,
Yeah,
dude. Like
it's gone.
it's not like
That's
a
true.
thing,
Yeah, that's
dude.
true.
It's
Yeah.
not like you're eating a hot dog.
Maybe that's why like the oil hasn't developed enough to like actually stick.
Yeah,
because
you're eating a whole pepper.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. There's like the stem and everything. I
Yeah.
don't even care.
Yeah.
I'm like chewing the shit out.
And I think the tomato comes into play. You know,
the acidity helps.
yeah. And then you got more acidity from onions.
Yeah.
And then you get that fucking cool sweet rush from the fucking neon relish.
Veronica made the enchiladas. She doesn't like how I roll them. I roll them loose. She likes to like maximize her square inches in the pan. And that's okay.
Hey,
Get
you
your
gotta
OCD
use a
on.
whole pack of tortillas, man.
So she's from Saginaw. Saginaw, Michigan. Shout out Saginaw, Michigan. They have a tortilla manufacturer there, producer there called Vargas, and that's what she's used to. So she's using Milagro because that's what we have out here, and I love it. But she has to fry them a little bit more, so they take longer, and then they still might break, after she wets it with the oil. So. They're a little bit sloppy for her, but I mean, like,
No.
they're fired.
I'm used to those fucking tortillas. That's all that I mean. There's in Chicago. I grew up primarily on El Milagro, and then Fucking Autonoteco used to make their own fucking tacos and have or tortillas and have a restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is Altonatico? It's fucking long, dude. But they're in Pilsen, and then there's another spot that's in La Veita. But me and my mom used to go to the one in Pilsen. It's a la carte everything.
Oh, nice. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just, that's dope.
So you can get and they got fucking, every fucking type of meat on the wall, and then you can get drinks. They got juicers and shit. So
oh, dude, yeah, that sounds crazy.
Yeah. But me and my mom quit going there because, dude, it was like $7. It was like $6 or $7 a taco. They raise the price like every 4 or 5 months.
Dude.
And my mom was like, Are these getting more expensive? I'm like, I think so, because we only got these many, and so we stopped going there. So she goes to this spot that's off of 47th Street.
That's I get raising the prices, but you can't just keep jacking them up
because they make their own tortillas.
Yeah,
they don't have to buy
There's no
them.
overhead.
Exactly, bro. Y'all are killing,
Yep.
and they were cash only, bro. Just
Cash
like
only?
fucking El Patron, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way to do it.
Yeah, man. El Patron was nice. We got to eat some steak. Yeah, no, I appreciate you, bro. So El Patron is a spot that one of my home homies who we hung out with Friday when we got in, Drew Blomquist.
Oh yeah, yep. Shout out Drew. He was mad cool. I liked him a lot.
Drew's one of my dude. I love that dude so much, and
he was super cool.
yeah, one of my favorite people, man. And we used to see each other all the time. Like you and I, we lived close. We lived within a couple blocks, and so he'd come over. He had a key to my house. He'd walk in, whatever. So he one day he helped me, or no, he called me. He was like, dude, I need your help.
Yeah.
He was in Valparaiso in Indiana. And he was like, I need you to move some things back he was like, something happened. I need you to get me back to Chicago. I'm like, all right, I got you, bro.
Nice.
So I drove out to Valparaiso and I picked him up and I drove him back to Chicago. He was like, I'm going to buy you lunch. And he took me to the original El Patron. It used to be on Diversity in California.
Oh, so they moved.
They moved. They expanded. It was yeah.
Because the one we went to
was on Fullerton.
Yeah, it was on Fullerton.
Yeah. So near Pulaski. So we roll up and they used to be just standing room, dude. You couldn't eat.
Wow.
And it was shaped like an L. So
I love that. Yeah. Yep.
Like an L.
Yep.
So you
just working down your way down the line.
And get your food and get the fuck out.
Yep.
So you would be if it was cold outside, dude, you're standing outside waiting for your order or waiting to get in. And we went in there like a good time, so we didn't have to really fuck around too much. Went in. And then, fucking ate our tacos. I think we ate them like on the sidewalk, dude.
Yeah.
Well, we just didn't give a fuck.
No,
bro.
dude. I mean, they're perfect street tacos.
Oh man,
everything stayed in the entire time you're eating it. You don't lose. Like I think one piece of meat fell out, but that's a pretty good ratio for holding the taco.
Yeah, dude. And it was just it was great, dude. It was so perfect. And then when I had my was it my 40th? I think it was my 40th. No, when I had my 39th birthday before I moved here, Kelly got me catered nice. Fucking steak and a pan of rice and beans.
Yeah.
Dude, it was stupid.
Just to have it.
Dude, I ate it every day, dude, for like a fucking month. And I wasn't joking when I told her that shit. I was like, I froze it, and then when I wanted to eat it, I break it out and fucking eat it. Yeah, man.
I fucking love that.
Yeah, dude.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I want to go out to. There's a spot. My friend, he opened a restaurant in Metro Detroit. It's called Ruckus Taco. They do a bunch of. I've had his food before too, but it was a long time ago. He used to run a food truck out of those Airstreams. The all chrome, all chrome campers. So he bought like 2 or 3 of those and converted them into food trucks, and now he has one of them inside his Ruckus Taco, but he also has like a pinball gallery. He has like a little chill spot too.
Man.
So he's been inviting us out. We need to go.
We have to do it. Let's just set a date and do it.
That's
man.
what I told him. I was like, I'm bringing it on. We're gonna talk about it too. So shout out Ruckus Taco, Entree 3000s. If you guys are in the Detroit area, go get some tacos from him. He also has a smash burger that is like known in the area too. So,
dude, eventually we got to go to Ferndale. Because my buddy has a food truck out there.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, man. We got buddies who have restaurants.
Man, dude, that's so dude.
Shout out Will Green. We got Will Green with Babes.
I went to Babes actually Tuesday.
Fuck yes. What'd you get?
Tell
me what you got right now.
I got the Louise. I got the small amazing. Louise.
Yeah.
And I ate that motherfucker by myself in my kitchen, standing up, dude.
Yeah, because once you take one bite, you're just dude, the sauce, the bread,
and then you got the onion in there. It's just a fucking delicious hoagie, dude. Oh,
I usually get the Margaret.
Yeah,
I just go in there and call it the Marge. I don't, like give me the. I get a whole.
Yeah,
and me and Veronica split it, and then I also get their Caesar salad, and we'll share that too. And I mean, it's just like a perfect fucking lunch too.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm a big fan of sandwiches.
Yeah, and especially like artisanal sandwiches. You know,
there's some thought.
What's blending together?
Yeah.
What's this experience gonna be like when you bite it?
Yeah,
you
man.
know, is there gonna be too much spice or you don't have? It's just a blend of like,
or is it just mad sodium salty?
Yeah, and it's not. Yeah. If you're in Lansing, Entree 3000s. This is called Babe's Sandwich Shop. It's on Michigan. It's right next to Moriarty's. And there's
across the street from the Starbucks and train station.
Yeah, Bobcat Bonnie's.
Yeah.
Like Kitty Corner.
Yeah.
Yep. So make sure you guys are going and checking out Babes. Give them some love.
Yeah, for real.
The owner's a good friend of ours, Will Green.
Yeah, and also usually college students, people really, people making it, man. Blue collar people just trying to make it. So tip them well as well.
Anybody else that has, like, while we're talking about it, if you have a restaurant you want us to come to,
please,
and you want us to, well, listen, we're not asking for free food. We will pay for it and tip well. We will. We're not looking for handouts. We just want to talk to you, talk about your journey, see what funny stuff we can pull out of you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
eat your food, give you a good review.
Food, and put you on the platform.
Yeah, man, and just share the experience of dining and eating. We like going out to eat.
Yeah, Cornbread and Beans. We're a food and comedy, but we want to also highlight these people out here who have their their hearts and souls out there.
Dude. Some people don't know how to market. A lot of small business owners are just too busy or don't have the money for that shit. So, anytime anybody can come up with some free marketing, it's always good for you. So, and also shout out Hobnob Pizza, man.
Hobnob Pizza, we love you. We need to get out there, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I just went there this weekend, got some pizza.
You did?
Yeah. Oh, dude. I do eat it. We just can't.
We just haven't stayed there.
Yeah. We need to go back there together.
We should go there on like a Sunday or something and just get a small pizza
after golf sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect, dude.
Go there after golf. We're already be dressed nice.
Yeah.
And then we'll just
and hungry as fuck.
And we'll just corner him. He'll be in his pizza covered dust shirt. And
they got a big kitchen over there too, dude.
Yep.
They got a huge kitchen at Hobnob.
Yeah, and then but fucking dude, I've been coaching.
Yeah,
dude. Little league.
This guy's fucking. You got fucking Walter Matthau over here and shit. Fucking.
I was running a batting exercise.
Yeah.
There's a couple things that I think these kids at 9 and 10 should have down. All right.
Yeah.
And so I'm letting them know I have these expectations.
Yeah.
And it's up for them to rise to them. That's how I've normally always handled kids, and it's working.
Yeah.
Hey, I expect you guys to have this stance. I expect you guys, and I'm not the head coach though, dude. Yeah. I'm the assistant coach.
Yeah. But I mean, you got to pull weight so the head coach can do head coach
exactly
stuff.
That's what. Yeah. But somehow, I don't know how it's been translated. but a lot of people, a lot of the parents are assuming I'm the head coach. And I'm like, no, I'm not the head coach. I'm just the.
I just talk a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Head coach, pussy, bro.
Shout out Chris. I love him.
bad, dude.
I've known him for years.
Oh, shit. Head coach, awesome guy.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, Chris is a good guy.
Chris Blackwell.
Oh, shout out Chris Blackwell. The first time I met him was when I was playing pickup basketball with my brother-in-law Eddie, and he was out, and I asked him if he wanted to come and play a couple pickup games with us.
Nice.
And so that's how I met him, you know.
Yeah.
And then we're coaching. I'm like, oh shoot, what's going on, man? How you doing? He's like, oh hey, good to see you. And he's been coaching these kids for years already. You
It's
know,
not new to him.
yeah. This is because I don't know. I'm not coddling.
Yeah.
I treat these kids like they're adults.
Yeah.
I talk to them like they will understand me because I know they do. And I'm not here. I'm working with little humans.
Yeah.
Little humans who are going to take these lessons into the future. You know, so I'm letting them know they like to talk shit and mean
Really?
shit to each other.
Really? They're
Yeah.
bullies.
Like, you suck. And I'm
What?
like, hey.
No.
Exactly.
Laps.
Boom. Shut it down.
Sprints.
Shut it down. And I think that's why parents are like, oh, good job, head coach. Good job, coach. Because I was like, pulled out the dad voice. You know?
Hey, come here.
Yep. And that's not tolerated. You're not going to talk to your teammates like that.
That's your teammate.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, we're not
He
here.
needs help.
I was like, everybody that's here is here to get better.
Yeah.
I was like, nobody here is perfect.
You got to do like one of those things. You got to do one of those team building exercises. That's not baseball, but it's like they have to trust
we're
each other.
going to Lugnut. We're going to a Lugnut game. We're going to a Lugnut game as a baseball
Dude,
team.
I have to go.
Let's go, dude.
I have
Let's
to
go, dude. Let's go. It's gonna be
I'm
so
fucking go.
cool.
I gotta bring Max,
Yes,
dude.
man. Heck yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'll bring Max. And
I
we'll
bring
fucking-
Mila to my practices. She caught a ball to the face.
Ooh.
It's part of the game, but I don't
not
want
playing.
I don't want it to happen to my baby.
Holy shit, dude.
You know, she was just playing catch. She was playing catch.
Oh.
Yeah, she
She
was.
got popped.
Yeah, and she just missed. She didn't track the ball right and went past her glove and
Damn.
bonked her on the beak. But these kids aren't throwing hard.
Yeah.
That's the good thing. Like, she's not getting balls whipped at her, or someone's not trying to pitch.
Yeah. They're just
they're barely getting it.
Yeah.
You know, like it was one of those rare
she
shows
was
that
like-
even made it to her. Yeah, she
dude.
cried.
Oh.
I grabbed her. I got ice packs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm the coach that comes with ice packs and wraps in case the kid
Dude,
sprains his ankle.
people love that shit, dude. Yeah.
I'm bringing a big.
You
old
are the head coach.
5-gallon.
You're the fucking head coach, bro. Chris ain't shit.
Chris knows all their names.
Well, you're the remedy, though, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris knows all their names.
That's what a good assistant coach would do. Know all
I'm
the
like,
kids' names.
I'm bringing oh shit.
Good job, Chris.
I'm like telling them like drills we want. One of the drills I want to run is these kids do not get the concept of running as hard as they can.
Oh,
They don't. Not
There's
even my
no
own
sprint.
son.
Yeah.
Not even my own son. He'll start slowing down when he gets close to the bag
So
because
it's
he's
a-
afraid to.
it's a
to trip.
task for them.
I'm like,
It's
so
not-
we're closing the practices out with, all right, everybody, you run to the end, run to the first base, run through it, and then you wait there for your teammates, and then we're all gonna gather afterwards and do our little thing. But yeah, so just because I want them to know, like,
Yeah.
get your ass,
You gotta get there.
get your ass there.
Dude, you need a clock. You gotta have somebody time them.
Oh,
You gotta make it a game, dude.
yes.
Who can get
Who
get
get
here
the
fastest?
fastest?
Dude, that's like, dude.
Mental.
Yeah, if they're already bullying each other and saying you suck, dude, now they get to really prove it. You know what I'm saying? No, you suck, motherfucker. I beat you, dude. You gotta, bro.
It'd be tripping me out because Desi's in a grade below most of them.
Yeah.
And he's bigger than like all of them. I'm like, dang.
Was he play first base?
I think he's gonna be like center fielder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he's fucking nimble and
He
shit?
just likes to catch. He
Yeah.
likes to chase down the ball.
Nice.
That's when he does run. Is when the ball's in the air
Yeah.
and he's trying to chase it down.
dude, yeah.
But he
Field
also
general.
he wants to pitch. I'm like, if you want to pitch, I was like, but they only let one kid pitch per inning.
Yeah.
So you pitch your inning, and then your inning counts as soon as you throw your first pitch.
Yeah.
Yep. So like after that, you're not throwing for the rest of the game. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to, when I was, pitching, it was because you were the pitcher. You were throwing a lot of pitches and shit. So that's good. And then we're just getting like equipment. I got to get a catcher's mitt. We didn't get a catcher's mitt for the team, which is like weird.
Okay.
I was like, county should provide that, right? And they're like, no, whoever wants to play catcher should have a catcher's mitt.
Oh, you gotta have your own equipment now. All right, what is this, travel?
Yeah, well, no, it's like park and rec. But it did come with the equipment. It did come with catcher's
couple
equipment.
Of things.
And helmets.
So you just got to get a mitt. Look on fucking Marketplace.
Yeah,
dude.
yep, I am.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Spend $20-$30 on a mitt that nobody wants.
Let's go. I did buy a first baseman mitt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For yourself? Or
yeah, for myself.
Yes.
Dude, I needed as big of a catching radius as I could get, dude.
Holy shit.
I had a regular outfielder's glove because I always used to play center field. Or I was actually like a utility player. I had a glove, I had an arm, and I also like to play catcher, so wherever I was at was,
a lefty catcher?
Yeah, dude, I was throwing them out at third base. It was dude. Third base, second base.
Dude, that never happens ever. They're never lefty catchers. They're always forced to be right.
Yeah, I think what it was that I was good at throwing out.
Yeah, you just
throwing out slides.
Prompt, dude.
And I would win out. But I would also tell the coach, I don't want to be the catcher this game. And they'd be like, what the fuck? And I'm like,
you're a secret weapon. You're a lefty. Nobody knows that.
I'm like, nah, my knees are hurting. Coach, these old knees ain't got what they used to.
At the age of 7. He's 7 years old.
Yeah, I'm like,
fucking
man,
tapped out.
Oh, no, man. Throwing out my shoulder by 9, dude.
I fell off the slide last night. Fuck my shit up, coach.
Old Nag was giving me one hell of a time last night. He was all drunk and I fell going down the stairs.
Rio's too tough. Yeah, you're like the John Kruk of fucking baseball players in Lansing. You're Lansing's John Kruk. Both of you guys.
Oh man,
fucking lefties.
I didn't play. Yeah, I didn't play in. I didn't really play. I only played high school ball here in Lansing, but most of my formative years was all Bay City.
Dude, I didn't play Little League when I moved out to the burbs. I played Little League football.
Yeah.
Which was fun because I took there was a dude on my team who was or was it Little League?
Pee-wee?
Yeah, it was Pee-wee.
Pop Warner.
I took his position on the O-line.
Oh shit!
And his dad was racist as fuck,
no.
bro. And then fast forward to
man. I'm sorry,
dude. Fast forward to high school or after high school. That dude and I mean, we played, but he ended up dating my high school girlfriend.
And his dad was so happy.
And then I moved back from California, and then we got back together.
Oh, yeah. Took his spot on that roster too.
Shit was wild. He ended up going to jail. He showed up at my ex's house,
dang,
at 6 a.m. and walked in on us.
You're like, bro, this ain't like a threesome.
Yeah,
man.
motherfucker had a hand. Or no, did I grab a hammer? Yeah, I grabbed a hammer, and I told him to get the fuck out. He was like, get the fuck out.
By hammer, he means his dick. He just grabbed it.
Get the fuck out of here. Just smacked him in his fucking racist face. You get a pre-cum on his face and shit.
This is the hammer.
Little dollop of pre-cum on his face, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Mustard stamp.
Yeah,
you've been blessed.
Yeah, dude, messing with me and my lady, dude. We sleeping in bed. You walking. He got mad. He got mad. He opened the door. I was naked and shit. Fucking light came on. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Who is that?
And then he got mad, closed the door, and fucking stomped upstairs. You don't even live here, bro. How'd you get in here, bro? You're not supposed to be here right now. I'm clearly naked with my girlfriend that I've had for 6 years. So
he's like, I just got out of jail. I was hoping to get a little.
He got out of jail. He was writing her and shit like he was going to change his life.
You lying?
Nigga, your life is changed, bro. I'm Back with her, bro.
It's changed. You no longer have the right to vote. You're no longer allowed to own a gun.
You also don't know the new code for the garage, motherfucker.
Oh, the worst one of all. The garage code is changed.
Done. Dude, shit's wild, man. Yeah,
when was that?
Days. That was like right after
2002, 2003?
Yeah, that was like 02.
02?
Yeah, man. Me and my high school ex, and then now that dude just had serious anger issues, bro. And he ended up fighting his brother-in-law and hitting him in the head with like a 2x4 and shit at work.
What?
Yeah, dude, motherfucker's wild, bro.
Listen, I like to fight as much as the next man, but I'm not hitting a 2x4 across the head
I'm not
of someone that I'm related to.
I'm not Hacksaw Jim Duggan, bro. I ain't gonna fucking
Hey,
plop.
02, those 2x4s were real 2x4s back then, too. It wasn't no inch and a half by a quarter inch, and then,
Dude.
you know, like, they were thick.
Dude, it's wild, man. I heard stories and shit. He's there. I think they're still together. Maybe. Dude, they're fucking thriving.
Shout out Munderline.
Fuck, bro. Ugh. There's some people that, like I will say this over and over again, bro.
Oh man, well, okay, yeah. Tell me.
Dude, some people from Munderline is the weirdest. It's a small town. It's weird. It's fucking. It's got quirks. It's racist as shit.
Yeah,
in certain
yeah.
parts. But the people like I'm still friends with people from high school.
Yeah, yeah.
And whether
Same,
white or
same,
black,
same,
yeah.
yeah.
And we're still, Facebook friends and shit.
We played golf with
And we
a couple
pop
of
in.
my high school friends all year.
Yeah,
last year.
dude. And I mean, that shit will never change, but like that Munderline motherfuckers are the most loyal motherfuckers I ever met in my life. Like,
Yeah. Badass.
they stick together forever.
Yeah.
And then
That's how it should be, man.
Yeah, dude. You met some of my back in the day friends and shit, and yeah, dude, it's just like we just stick together, dude. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No, when we were in Bay City, do you remember my friend Jesse in the Jordan jumpsuit?
Yeah.
So he recently left his wife to get with that chick that was sitting in front of us, who was like maybe a former babysitter of somebody or something like that. Maybe she used to babysit me.
What?
Regardless, I knew her from a long time ago. Didn't recognize her. Said hi, thank you for coming, but like didn't even know that my friend had got with her. And like his ex-wife was way hotter, So I'm like, man, what is going on in this man's life? But this was the guy that wouldn't stop talking. He got mad at me when I tried to tell him to stop talking. And then he was going around telling everybody, man, that's my best friend. That's my best friend.
Hey, fun times.
So I get the small town, everybody dude knows everybody.
My favorite part about that encounter was when he was like, man, fuck this show, man. Let's hang out.
And I'm like, I'm only here for this.
We just drove. All right, cool. Yeah. Fuck this comedy show. The only reason why.
Yeah, I
dude.
wouldn't be here unless I got booked and paid to be at the show in Bay City. All right.
Yeah, dude.
Come on.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny, man. That was funny shit, dude.
Yeah, childhood crush was working was a bartender.
Oh, shit.
I was like, dang, this place is all here.
Okay. Yeah. We'll go back to Munderline. I'll take you to Jake's.
Yeah, dude. Let's do it.
We can go to Jake's.
I'm down to do some shows in Munderline.
We can do them.
We gotta get some. We gotta do some. I want to do some shows in New York City. Let's try and get some shows out there.
Holy
See
shit.
if we find anybody that'll let us do a cornbread and beans takeover.
Okay.
I
got fucking pissed.
Yeah. Well, let's wrap this episode. What are we at?
Yeah, dude. PP times.
All right.
This is a damn good episode.
It's been going by quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at 50 minutes.
Yeah, dude.
We'll close it.
Yeah, man. Perfect.
All right.
We went long.
Hell yeah,
Motherfuckers.
this is fucking a full episode.
It's a great episode.
Just me and you.
Y'all better listen.
Dude, hey, You guys just heard it. You guys just heard us. We decided, hey, we're going to call this episode done.
I think it's about good.
Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Entree 3000s, we appreciate the support. Everybody that listens, thank you guys so much. Make sure you like and follow the podcast on all the platforms. Give us a rating and review on Apple Podcasts. It helps sponsors find us.
Please, dude.
Also, businesses, reach out. We want to do an episode with you and your food. And I'll make a video about it saying we ate this shit and we liked it. You know? All right. But with that, we're saying peace.
Peace. I got peace.